quick one for the edge head. I ran into this issue with the oil filter housing. Now I've got a vertical oil filter housing here, which is loved by all the kit car people. But the last thing I want to do is use it on a bloody E-Type. So that's not happening. Now all the other houses I've got have got oil coolers on. Now I'm not in the mood to do an oil cooler on this car. So what I've done is, with the help of a couple of core plugs and a little bit of enthusiasm, I've blocked up the two oil cooler feed pipes and taken the center out, so it can only feed now straight through. So I've got to make sure the pressure relief valve's okay, and I've used 2 plates in the original thing just to hold the core plugs down, and I think it'll work. So that's it. I'm going to have a spin on oil filter, but I haven't got to mess about trying to do an oil cooler. So that's happy bleeding days. Now that's okay, but this is not. This is Austin Heady, and I thought maybe I changed the pinion, that works great. So the pinion's good, but this plate needs re-drilling, and this needs to be moved around so that I can actually get it to sit in. So that's obviously a job for die another day. 4.2 bell housing, not a problem. That's going to work. Brackets next door in the rain, in the rain shed, got those. Engine mounts, got one of those, replaced that. Got the distributor. I'm going to change these for some ones with the breathers in, and I've got to put the sump and the oil pickup pumps on. There's my manifold. I'm going to block these off because I don't need them, so they're going to be. I'll just pull them out and self-tap and put some blanking plugs in. Same as this one. I might save one for maybe a brake servo booster when I'm dead, but that won't matter. But at the minute, that should line up really quite nicely with everything. And this bracket here will give me the cable throttle point that I can take off the other carbs, because I'm not going with the triple carbs, I'm going with twins. Now I know you're going to go, oh, you can eat them. Yeah, it is. But can I tell you something, guys? 3 50-year-old carburetors that are all shagged are really hard to work with, and I'm not buying any new ones. So 2 50-year-old carburetors are the best out of 7 or 8, 10 carbs I've got. Manual choke, it was going to work. That's fine. Electronic ignition distributor, got. To be honest, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to have a problem. I do regret having to use that bell housing. I really would love to just put that on with a compact A overdrive and sell it just on Fleabag. So, you know, yeah, that's a bit depressing having to use something I didn't want to, but I haven't got a lot of choice. Gonna have to. I would just point out the obvious things, which is if I can get that and the crank, the bloody thing, it was a vibrating thing, sorted. Get a water pump on it. Then I've got the exhaust manifolds. I already found them. They're over there. I pulled them out. I grabbed them, but they're over there. Look, they're already done. The studs are all nice and they're ready to go on. So got me manifolds. I got me downpipes, and obviously the sump, as you know, is waiting over there in the wing. So I found a couple of oil pickup pipes in there. That's stopped working. The old Clean Ease pump doesn't work. So my parts washer is now vacant. So that's going to end up being just chucked in the cesium bag. But not before I clean it for one bit. Now I'm going to say that this engine was okay. So it had a bit of an issue, and I'm not sure it was this one, but one of them had a bloody slap when it was used as bang racing, and it broke the mains off. I think that's one I've got in something else. It's not in this one. So this one, British Leyland long stud, don't like it, horrible engine. Probably one of the best, possibly 4.2 big valve, not sure. Need to check the the numbers, but it'll be good enough. And I think, you know, it's a built engine, so I built it round the original what I had of the block. So you know, it's going to get you. It's got the head off the car, and it's got the block off the other one, so it'll be fine. But that's coming out. That's going to be a job that's going to be done next. That's like, once I get all my bits sorted, I'm just sort of trying to get things together so that I can actually sort of assemble some of this in a big hit, you know, because it's bloody hard. And I've also got a problem with, I've looked at all the bolts, and I've got a problem with the bolt. These aren't long enough. You've got to have this bolt goes through there, through this, through that, through that, and through that. It needs to be about half an inch longer than that, or an inch longer. And I can't find any. I've been everywhere, so I know I cut them off. They were seeds, so I think I'm going to have to buy some of them if I get some tomorrow. I'll get them in metric or UNF or whatever. So that's good. I found some bulkhead transfer pipes that are really quite nice, so I can do the feed valve unit, but the return I haven't got a hole for, as you can see, because I didn't drill one. So I'm going to go with a straight brass 15mm copper tube, drop it round, go down underneath, come back up and come onto the manifold. That's, and then because of my hanging bracket. Now the hanging bracket, which is obviously the bolts are there sorted, and the hanging bracket was hanging here somewhere. Can you not see it? Oh, there it is. There it is. She's not working well with me at the moment. She's actually bloody seized up solid. So that's going to be that's a job tomorrow. But the vertical oil filter housing, the vertical oil filter is going to go back into here. That site. Right. So all you kit car boys are going ooh. But I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 more that I can actually like seal over. So I'm not going to use oil cutters. I won't use them again. I'm not going to do that because you got a weld to the picture frame. You've got to do the pipe work, and to be honest, it's just hard work. So I'm not going to do it, and it costs money because all the oil cutters I've got are all shagged, and the pipes lean in the wrong direction. So I'm not even going to bother bloody.